Welcome back to Angry Guy Hates Everything. And what we're going to do today, this morning, because it's actually morning where I'm at, what we're going to do this morning is we're going to look at a couple of things from the debate. And we're going to talk about what really happened. First off, let's get this out of the way. The actual winner of the debate was ABC. They had an agenda from the get-go, and that was to make Donald Trump look bad and Kamala Harris look fantastic. And that's exactly what they did. Why does anybody think Kamala Harris turned down every single debate except the ABC debate? And don't hold me to this. I think it's the president of ABC, but don't hold me to that position. But it's somebody very, very, very high up in ABC that Cammie is best friends with. These people were in the bag out of the get-go for Kamala Harris. That's why she turned down all the other debates except ABC. She turned down Fox News first. Now Fox has extended a second debate to Kamala Harris. And I will bet you any amount of money that she will not accept it. Now, Donald Trump is saying that he may not do a second debate, and that is going to be an absolute horrible mistake for Donald Trump. Before I get into the details on a couple of things and the lies that were told, and I'm just going to center on Kamala Harris's lies because ABC apparently fact-checked real-time the moderators during the debate on Donald Trump. And here's the bad thing about it. They fact-checked him and they were wrong. That's the bad thing about it. You never fact-check if you're a moderator at a debate because you're on live TV. It's not going to be edited, and you better hope to God you're right when you do it. And they were wrong. And I'm going to get into that in a minute. But first, when Kamala Harris came out, she was a nervous wreck. Just like I said in my last video, she came out, a lot of that going on from having severe dry mouth. She was incredibly nervous. Trump came out of the gate very strong. But this wasn't Trump against Kamala. This was Trump against Kamala and the two moderators at ABC. And I don't care if you're Republican, conservative, liberal, or Democrat. If you cannot see that, then you should not be allowed to vote. Because you're not voting on your feelings. You're voting for the country. And I'm sorry, I think Kamala Harris is a liar, and I think she's way too inexperienced. She lied about taxes. She lied about abortion. She lied about the border. She lied about the border. She lied about the bloodbath comment. She lied about there are good people on both sides comment. She lied about everything, and they did not call her out one single time. They called out Trump, though, every single time. She never answered the question about abortion. She completely steered around it, and they let it go. But they forced Trump to answer questions, and when he didn't, they kept asking him the question over and over and over, trying to force him to answer a question. This was such a one-sided debate, it is not funny. And how they should really do it, when they do these debates, there should be no ABC, no Fox News, no NBC. There shouldn't be any media bias because the media is the problem here. Everybody says Donald Trump's a divider. And then the other half of the people say, well, Joe Biden's a divider. Kamala Harris is a divider. No, it's the media that's the divider. It's not them. It's the media. What they should do is they should set up in a neutral zone, wherever that may be. Shit, they can set up in my house for all I care. And we have one Democrat, somebody that is not media, but somebody in that, not media, but somebody that is, notable. And then have one Republican. And then those two become the moderators. To have two Democrats at the Democrat news station, which is ABC, they're more left than CNN. But to have an absolute liberal network with two liberal commentators holding a debate for one Republican and one liberal, what the hell do you think's going to happen? And this is the debate I think Trump should have turned down. And I've said from the get-go, he should not have taken this particular debate unless she agreed to other debates. She turned them all down. But let's just hit a couple of the highlights here. The one that got me the most was the thing on abortion. These people actually called Trump out on it. Trump said that they believe an abortion in the 7th month, 8th month, 9th month. They called Trump a liar, the moderators. Kamala Harris called Trump a liar. I beg to differ. The liar is the two moderators and Kamala Harris. I'm going to play this clip. I got this off the Megyn Kelly show because I tried to find videos with highlights in them so I wouldn't have to sit there and scrub the entire debate because this video would end up being, 4 hours long. So, and Megyn Kelly makes a fantastic point. Watch this.
Have abortion in the 9th month. They even have, and you can look at the governor of West Virginia, the previous governor of West Virginia, not the current governor, who's doing an excellent job, but the governor before, he said the baby will be born and we will decide what to do with the baby. In other words, we'll execute the baby.
There is no state in this country where it is legal to kill a baby after it's born.
That's a lie. Right there. She should be fired from her job right there. She is a moderator. She's not there to fact check anybody. She's there to simply ask questions, keep the two candidates on track, and keep it in time. That is it. That is her only function in this world. And she just stepped into the arena, and to make it worse, she lied. Watch.
Okay, that's not true. And maybe she can use the word kill. It's not like somebody's sticking a knife in the dead baby, in the live baby as it's dying, Emily. But you and I both know that in places like Minnesota and elsewhere, if you are trying to abort a baby in the 9th month or otherwise, and it's born instead of dying in the mother's womb, they will let that baby sit on the table and die. And Trump's claim, though Rich is right, he said at first West Virginia, later he corrected himself to Virginia. Their former governor, Ralph Northam, said this on camera, admitted to this. Here is the soundbite.
If a mother is in labor, I can tell you exactly what would happen. The infant would be delivered. The infant would be kept comfortable. The infant would be resuscitated if that's what the mother and the family desired. And then a discussion would ensue between the physicians and the mother. So,
I'll give you one other. Roger Severino, he's with the Heritage Foundation, tweeting out the following. Harris and, as it turns out, Linsey Davis is dead wrong. Some babies do survive abortions and can be saved, but are denied life-saving treatment, including under Tim Walz's watch. Harris even voted against the Born Alive Abortion Survivors Protection Act that would have defended the lives of these babies, their right to live once born. Unconscionable. Trump didn't say any of that, okay? He tried. But the nerve of this moderator to inject herself into it without any of this.
Oops. Looks like Kamala Harris lied again. But the problem I don't have is Kamala Harris in this particular instance. The problem I have is with the moderator. She should have kept her mouth shut. Her job is to moderate. As soon as she fact-checked Donald Trump, and she was wrong, that's what makes it even worse. She was wrong. As soon as she fact-checked Donald Trump, she became part of the debate. She was no longer a moderator. And right there, she absolutely showed what side of the aisle she was standing on, and it was obviously the side of Kamala Harris.